Hello everyone, welcome back to another Sims video. This video is a little bit different to most of the videos I've been making lately. It's a Sims 4 video and I usually don't make videos in The Sims 4 lately, but I had recorded the last video, which is a video of me building this same house in The Sims 1, and I don't know, I was like, why don't I just try and make it in The Sims 4 just for fun. I do play The Sims 4 quite a bit, but I don't usually do like tons of building because I'm just not very confident about it. So as you can kind of see right now, I tried to put a, what do you call it? It's not a foundation. What's it called? A platform? Yeah, I was trying to build a platform in the house. I deleted all the walls because I had absolutely no idea what I was doing. Yeah, I don't know. I thought it might just be fun because I had wanted that, I had wanted the Sims 1 house to be kind of like in this modern style, and I was like, if you want to actually do something in a modern style, why don't you try and do it in The Sims 4, because it's probably going to be more, it's probably going to be easier, like there's more actual like up-to-date furniture and interior styles that people would actually want now in a modern house. So I thought, yeah, I might give it a go and see what happens. I think the weird thing is, I just don't feel very confident building. I think I don't have like a good eye for kind of, what's the word? Not so much building, but like interior design. Like I watch lots of Sims 4 build channels, and I think, I mean, I guess it's just practice, but it's also knowing what goes well with what and how to fill spaces in a way that feels like, I don't know, like where items like kind of complement each other, creating, you know, a lived in space but not too lived in, cluttered but not messy. So yeah, I don't know, I don't feel like very naturally good at that. And then I'll always try and do something in the build mode in The Sims 4 and it will like delete a room, or like I'll try and, I don't know, like place a staircase and it just, I don't know, there'll be like a glitch or something and I'm like, what have I done wrong? Is it me or is it the game? I'm not sure, because I do feel like The Sims 4 is quite unstable somehow. Maybe that's partly because they update it so much. They're constantly like adding some new feature even to the build mode. Like I remember when they added the curved walls, I think that was last year, and it was just quite glitchy, almost like when you try to put furniture within the curves, it wouldn't let you. Like there were, I don't know, it was like, maybe it was a requested feature, so they tried to put it in the game, but the game wasn't really designed to do that. Otherwise they would have put it in the first instance when they originally made The Sims 4. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm constantly like, is it me or is it the game? Am I struggling because I'm being too hard on myself? I'm expecting myself to just be good at building really aesthetic builds because that's what I see everybody else doing. And I don't know, at a certain point I'm like, it's fine if you'd rather just not do that. Like, it's fine to not do that. It's fine to like build and not be good. Like, it's fine to do something and not be like good at it according to some arbitrary standard. I don't know. So yeah, I feel like I'm not going to talk loads and loads and loads about, well, in this area I used this item from this pack and it goes really well with da da da, because I just don't feel like I have the know-how, like how to do that. I know there are like certain styles in the game that I quite like, or certain pieces of furniture or items that I use a lot, like the wood floor that I've used in this house. I feel like I use it all the time just because it's like a plain nice wood floor. Like, I don't know, I can't say anything more educated about it than that. And there's some like curtains that I always use that I like. I think they came with the Desert Luxe kit because they have like a curtain rail which is quite realistic and they're quite customizable, so you can use them for all different sizes of windows. But yeah, other than that, I don't know. I feel like the Eco Lifestyle pack goes quite well with the Snowy Escape pack. I quite like both of the items that come with both of those packs. So I think I've used them quite a bit, but other than that, I haven't like blended like loads and loads and loads of packs. Another thing with like the furniture that I chose, I didn't try and like make it exactly to imitate what I'd used in the Sims 1 house, because kind of like what I think I said in that video about the Sims 1 having its own aesthetic anyway, and kind of playing more with that, but also the fact that there aren't like the same kinds of objects I feel in both games. Like the Sims 1 is 14 years older than the Sims 4, so obviously like the styles and the objects are just going to be different anyway. So this house was more like inspired by that rather than like trying to imitate every single item or put everything in the exact same position. But yeah, I don't know. I found it stressful. Like I don't find building in the Sims 1 that stressful. I think it's quite fun, but I see it as like part of the gameplay. Like oh, who's gonna live here, and like why would they want, you know, the house to be like this or the house to be like that. Whereas the Sims 4, I feel like there's such a focus on like getting the aesthetic a certain kind of way that it feels a bit like, I don't know, like oppressive almost. Like it feels like there's like a right and a wrong way, which I don't know, I don't really feel with the Sims 1. So yeah, I also feel like the build mode gets a bit kind of stressful when there's like so many like pieces of furniture to choose from. Like the Sims 1 kind of has the opposite thing where there's like not that much to choose from, so it's quite easy to kind of quickly go through everything. And also probably because I know the game better. But with the Sims 4, it's like there's so much furniture. It's like so many little individual decisions that you have to make. I don't know, that's almost overwhelming as well. I feel like it would almost be easier to just build like just with the base game, even if that's like more limiting or something. But it would be like quicker because it's like, oh, I only have like 6 couches to choose from rather than, I don't know, 26 couches. But I guess maybe if I just played in build mode more in The Sims 4, I would like become more confident building. Because like I remember the first few videos I made on this channel were like in The Sims 4, and in my mind I was like, I want to build in The Sims 4 because I'll get more confident and I'll feel more like at ease building. And then like that just didn't really happen. Like I'd still feel quite stressed or something, or like I was putting pressure on myself to build a certain kind of way, or to, I don't know, like that kind of feeling of like, oh, now I know what I'm doing. Like that never happened, that like never came. So I'm like, I don't know, I think I just went off it a bit. Like I'm not going to try so hard to like try and be good at building. Whereas like I actually feel fine just like playing The Sims 4, which is usually what people complain about. I think like online people complain about the gameplay or like glitches and bugs and things like that, which like I agree with that as well. Like there are lots of glitches in the game, or like missing features, or features that are not very well developed, or not very well implemented. But at the same time, I feel like the playing side of things is a bit more like freeing somehow. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. That's just how I'm feeling lately. Maybe that will change. I haven't really kept up with all of the latest packs and add-ons that have come out lately for The Sims 4. Like I haven't got the horse pack or the growing together pack. I haven't got around to getting either of those. And there's also a new pack coming out about apartments, which honestly looks quite good, but also feels a bit like a city living refresh. Kind of like this looks good, but we should have kind of already had this in the game. But at the same time, I guess like they do add extra base game features when new packs come out, so that's still cool. Like if you don't get the pack that's associated with that like update, like for example with Growing Together, they added like a new life stage, and that's quite fun to play with. I think it's quite challenging to look after infants, and I've read online that if you have the Growing Together pack, it's like even more challenging. But I feel like it's still fine. Like the base game version of Infants is still like fine, and I'm like happy to just like play with that at least for a while. And like I don't know what they added with Horse Ranch to the base game. I think they added a few like build like extra swatches, and like I think didn't they add like ceilings or something? Like you can paint the ceiling. I'm like, that's cool. I don't think it's particularly revolutionary. Like it feels like something that should have already been in the game. Like it doesn't feel like a big update, I guess, but still cool. But yeah, I don't know like what else they've added. I remember with werewolves last year they added like a telescope, which again is kind of like, I'm grateful to have it and I'm gonna use it in the gameplay, but it kind of feels like a base game thing. Like in The Sims 2 or The Sims 3, like the telescope is just in the base game, it's not really a big deal. So yeah, I don't know, it's like sometimes the updates are like, it's like, great, this is nice, like thanks for adding this, because at the end of the day it is free. But at the same time, it's like, I'm not going crazy for it either. I don't know. I feel very like mixed feelings about The Sims 4 in general. So anyway, I think I'm coming towards the end of the build now. One thing that I did do that was a bit different in the Sims 4 version was like enclose the yard. I don't know why I didn't do that in the Sims 1, in the Sims 1 house. I don't know why I didn't want to do that. I think it's because, you know, like in the Sims 1, you can't see the houses around you. You can only see your lot, and then there's just like grey space around the lot. Whereas in the Sims 4, you can see all of like the area around you. And on this particular lot in Newcrest, there's like kind of a hiking trail park area behind the house. And I guess I didn't want Sims to think they could just like walk over into our house. I guess Sims 4 Sims would probably do something like that anyway, because they don't have very good boundaries. But yeah, I guess I felt like it looked a bit more realistic in The Sims 4 to have an actual fence. I don't think I'm going to make a ton more Sims 4 videos. Like, I feel like maybe I will from time to time, but mostly I quite like making Sims 1 videos. I feel like I'd like to make maybe some videos in The Sims 2 and Sims 3, but I'm not sure like exactly what I would do yet. Like lately I just quite like making Sims 1 videos. So yeah, if you've enjoyed this video, feel free to like and subscribe to the channel. Like I say, I usually make Sims 1 videos, so I think my next video will probably be in The Sims 1. But yeah, I might make some more Sims 4 videos at some point just for fun. Thank you for watching if you've made it this far, and I will see you in another video really soon. Bye!